Your face is.
Your mom's face is.
She's your mom, too.
Damn it!
Good evening, Emily. It is Wednesday, May 21st, and I am in my kanji class. Although class hasn't started yet, as you can see from the lack of people. This is my room. First off, I would just like to say that you suck. And I just want to talk about a couple things today. So first off, the reason I didn't state exactly what word you were saying was to spare myself the humiliation of having millions of people across the world know the word that triggers bits of laughter, or bouts of laughter, when I'm just sitting there doing nothing, you know. So thank you for telling the world that I can't hear that word without laughing. Yeah. I mean, I'm so famous here in Akita. I mean, if everybody in Akita suddenly learns that, everybody's going to come up to me and say that word. And then I'm not going to be able to study or go to class or get food or anything. I'm just going to be a laughing mess on the pavement in front of the university. I mean, I really don't want to spend my time in Japan like that. Also, while I was walking here today on my iPod, which actually it's playing right now again, these are my new headphones, by the way, a song came up on my iPod, and it happened to be White and Nerdy by Weird Al, and I thought, you know what, some of this stuff actually really fits for me being in Japan, so I'm thinking I'll write a version of White and Nerdy, but set to being in Japan, because it's obvious I am white and nerdy. It's kind of obvious, especially here. I kind of stand out, so I think I could write a Japanese version of this. I'm not sure how I can get the music up on, but I'll ask some of my even more nerdy and geeky friends to help me with that. So, just because I'm white and nerdy. Okay, guess where we are right now? JP Network! JP Network's in Japan, everybody. It's a post office though. We're gonna go in and see if my sis can get money. For those of you who don't know, JP Network is a Japanese organization at my college that I used to be the vice president of, and I thought it was really funny that there's a post office with the same name, so yay! So we were able to get money, so that was good. However, we came back to the station to buy the train tickets, and we thought we could pay with card, because yesterday we came and the lady said, oh yeah, you can pay with card, but she forgot to specify that you need the Suica card, and not just any credit card, which I think is lame. So I ended up having to pay basically all my money for the 2 train tickets.
What I just took out.
And what we just took out, so I don't know how I'm going to live for the next couple weeks. I won't get paid for my job until the 10th, and until my stipend until the 15th. So I'm a little worried about that. And then we went to work. You want to know what we do at work all day? That's it. Okay, so there hasn't been much going on right now, but we did make a stop, actually a couple times at the same store, to buy some new dorky goods, which I am personally shocked that my dear sister actually bought these items for me, because she hates this show. She hates everything about Sentai.
She felt very bad for making you spend as much money as you did on tickets.
Yeah, I did have to pay for all the train tickets, which ate all my money. But luckily now I found out that there is an ATM that I can go to. It's really far, but I can go to and I can pull out money from my American account. So hooray for that. But because she felt so bad, look at what she bought me. First we have the Go-On belt, complete with Speedo and Burka now. I already had this one before, but now I have a belt to put him in. Although it is kind of, you know, made for a child. So, yes, Peter. Oh, I'm sorry. So I had to put the Matsujun tie on. But, that's okay. But I can wear it now and be a dork. What else we have is a GoOnger washcloth, GoOnger hand towel, GoOnger bandana that doesn't fit my head, but I can use it for other things, GoOnger furikake, and of course, I have my very own Speedor! That was not very enthusiastic, Speedor. It was a day full of GoOnger.
Dear God, what have I done?
Dork. Seeing how, as we were in Ito-Yokaru today doing a little grocery shopping, we had been easily persuaded to buy certain things because of certain characters or people that were on them, like the GoOnger Furikake. That was just a, oh, hey, grab, buy. We also happened to spot this. Kumai ramen! And this is what happens when dorks cook. The problem with making food late. I'm really hungry. And all I'm doing right now is washing the rice. I wanna eat. I'm just so depressed and sad right now. You see, I've killed these poor onions and they just make me so sad. But we ate and I really need to go back into the room now so I can finish making this video, so I can finish studying, so I can go to bed early, so I can take my test tomorrow. And it's really sucky because I keep having all these tests this week. I mean, tomorrow I have an intermediate dialogue test, and today I had a kanji test, and yesterday I had another intermediate Japanese test, and the day before I had another intermediate Japanese test. It's just all tests all week, and I'm sick of the tests. Could we stop with the tests? It's driving me insane and making me do things and put weird things on my head, and it's just strange. And even I know there's nothing on my head right now, but before I just had this towel and the bandana, I had like everything on my head, and it was just not a good time, and I'm just having the weirdest things going on, and cracking up at weird points and saying weird things and getting amused by very little tiny things, and it's very kind of scary for my sister right now, but even though she's sleeping right now, doesn't know how scary it is. But I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna go to bed sometime this week. Emily, I'll see you tomorrow.